I come, ready or not. Where's the bitch? There she is. Danielle. Hi, here I come.
Hey there, for Jackie.
Yeah, hi.
How are you?
Ooh, Edith Piaf. Oh, it smells good in here.
Oh, I sprayed a little lavender essential oil.
Oh, did you? So where are you from, Danielle?
I've been in Santa Monica for about 13 years, but
really?
I'm originally from the East Coast, near Philadelphia.
Oh, so you live around here?
I actually just moved to Topanga.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so, yeah, but I just moved from right near the pier. I used to live right there. What about you?
I'm just temporary here till I don't know what happens.
Well, it's a nice place to be for temporary, for sure.
Yeah, I never go out. Ooh, what's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, it gets a little busy down this way, so I usually just, take walks along the beach, or I would walk along the bluff there.
Yeah, I walk, I do a lot of walking too.
Yeah.
To pavilions,
Uh-huh.
the overpriced grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
Is this your main job?
No, I'm actually a doctor of acupuncture and oriental medicine.
Really?
Yeah.
Acupuncturist.
Yes. So I just bought a bus to convert it to a tiny home, so I do this now on my free time.
You bought a bus?
Yeah, a bus to turn into a tiny
You mean
home.
like a school bus?
Yes, it was a school bus, and now it's partially converted, and I'm waiting a few months to finish it up.
And now wait a minute, and then does it drive?
Oh yeah, the insides are great. I just drove it from Colorado to here through the Valley of Fire.
Oh
There
my
was
God.
no air in it. The lights on the dash weren't working at nighttime. It was so hot because it's a front engine.
Uh-huh.
And I had my water next to me, it was boiling. My phone kept going off. It was like, why did I do this mid-July? Like, it was crazy.
Oh my God.
But now it's in Lancaster, and it's on top of a mountain waiting to be worked on. And I'm going to use that for one of my nonprofits I started this year to bring medical aid to the border.
Ooh, which border?
Oh, the U.S.-Mexico border, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I work with Acupuncturists Without Borders, but I want to start working in like the ICE detention facilities and also to reach all of the U.S. detention facilities, including the one we go to in Tijuana.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's going to be like a full bus with a galley and bathroom, and I'm going to take it down there and kind of make it an envoy for other doctors that want to help, do whatever we can at the border.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, give back where we can,
Uh-huh.
Have you ever had acupuncture?
Yeah, I've had it a lot, yeah. I just, I'm kind of a needle aversion.
Okay.
I mean, I even had one session of face acupuncture for facelifting.
Yeah, rejuvenation, absolutely.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it after
Yeah.
that. It's just,
It's not for everyone. I always say try to find what you resonate with. It doesn't necessarily have to be acupuncture, but self-care is so important.
but I like threads, facial threads.
Oh, when they go so I could use like a 1-inch needle and go all the way through. I usually don't do that. I use little half ones, and then I just bring it to where the cheek goes.
Do you have them? You do them yourself?
The needles?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I needle myself all the time.
No, wait a minute, but not with threads. But do you use threads or acupuncture?
Well, when we say threading a needle, we put like a longer needle and make it go all the way under the skin, so it's like threading 2 points. It's not actually threads.
Oh, okay.
It's actually just a longer needle that we push in, kind of like around your mouth line. You push it all the way through the mouth line, like that. So
yeah, I've done that.
yeah,
But I have
it's
a problem.
effective. Yeah.
I have a problem where I can't bring it to the upper level.
Okay.
I'm pushing it too far down because the needle is so long that it's hard to keep it up, you know?
Yeah.
But it does have a thread in it, and then I just twist it and pull it out.
Oh my goodness. Yourself, you do that?
Yeah,
Interesting.
threading on YouTube, they have it.
Oh my goodness, I never
I
saw
mean,
that.
it's very expensive.
Yeah, because I'm not an esthetician. I have a friend that is, and I can do microneedling. That's in my scope, but I don't have the needle yet. But that's really effective too.
Yeah, yeah. You get so bloody from microneedling.
Yes. Yeah, but I have done I did a kind of 8-week experimental course on my friend. Beautiful skin, but she was just in the sun her whole life. She's from here, and she was in her mid-40s, and we did 8 weeks straight of the acupuncture rejuvenation, and it was fantastic. You could see a huge difference because she didn't want to get Botox. And with Botox, if you do 10 plus years, it will actually make the muscle less elastic. Because it's a toxin you're putting into your muscle.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, if you keep doing it, it's not going to work,
in.
and you'll actually get eventually an indentation if it's that much being used that much.
Well, these girls on YouTube, they have these channels where they're doing all this to their face, and I'm watching her put all this Botox in her face, and I'm going, oh my God. She puts a thread to lift her eyebrows, and then she puts Botox up there and dyes for it, whatever, And amazing, but I know I had some years ago Botox, too much put in my forehead for the thing line here. And I was in bed for a week. I couldn't get up.
Oh my God!
He put way too much in.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Did your forehead at least look good? I hope it was worth
But
it.
Botox supposedly makes your eyes droop. And it doesn't really matter how you put it in, but eventually it just makes your eyes droop anyway.
Because the muscle becomes inactive with all the toxin.
Yeah.
It's like a steroid. It'll work for a while, and then eventually it'll just stop.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not?
Well, if you don't get out much, I actually just went to the immersive Van Gogh exhibition in Hollywood, and that's what this soundtrack is from. It's phenomenal.
Oh, really?
And I'm going by myself again. So you go there, and they have 2 huge rooms with mirrors, and they have projections on the wall.
Where in Hollywood is it?
It's the Lighthouse Museum, so it's right off Sunset and Cahuenga. Very easy to get to. Parking was great, and I went there, and I just sat there for over an hour and watched this amazing soundtrack with the visuals that they did, and I think it's going to go until December. But that is what the soundtrack is from, and it was just so amazing to go see. It's really cool if you're looking for something to do.
Yeah, I saw an email on it, but not having a car, I don't get around that much.
I know, seriously. I just got this car this year, a few months ago, and I didn't have a car for 3 years because in Santa Monica you just walk everywhere,
Yeah, I don't want another car. I've had so many.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story. Years ago, this chiropractor I had, was it a chiropractor? No, it was me. It was, I had this little dog. She was part Yorkie. She was real small.
Yeah.
And I was home visiting my mother, and the dog had to go up these, straight up the hill stairway. And then my little sister was brushing her back real hard, I think, one night. And the next day I woke up and her back legs were just dragging.
Oh my goodness.
On the floor. I took her to the vet, and he gave her these drugs and put her in the cage. And then I flew back to California, and sitting next to this woman on the airplane, I told her the story, and she goes, here, bring the dog into my doctor's office. His name's Dr. Bliss, and let him fix your dog. So I went home and took my dog there. He was a chiropractor.
Okay.
He put her on the thing where you crack necks, the floor or that bar. He cracked her back. She stood up and shook her body, and she walked.
Oh my goodness, good.
The chiropractor did that.
Wow, sounds like it was just a compression depression issue.
I don't know. Maybe one of her things was out.
Yeah, wow. What if your doctor?
Yeah, Dr. Bliss. His name was
Bliss?
Dr. Bliss, the chiropractor.
Oh my
So that was
goodness.
pretty cool, yeah.
That's cool. I wanted to get into dog acupuncture. I might do that. I've given
Oh.
acupuncture to a horse before.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, and it was amazing, like immediate results. Her back fetlock, which would be like equivalent to her back ankle, was injured. And I did about 6 needles, and I kind of just palpated and felt where she needed them, because it's very similar to the human body meridians. And I did this up in Ojai, which is a beautiful kind of spirituality city up there, about an hour north of here. And yeah, she wasn't eating. She was laying down a lot. And as soon as I did the acupuncture, she got up and she walked around and she started eating again. And I gave her 2 treatments, and it was really awesome.
Yeah, my friend, she healed her, German Shepherds have those back legs that are always screwed up.
Yeah.
She got acupuncture on his back legs. I think it helped. But a horse is very interesting, yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? She knew that I was there to help her, because she just stood very still while I did it, and I just did it super quickly. I think we kept him in for about 10 to 15 minutes. And yeah, she got her energy back, like immediately. I mean, but animals are so very responsive. They're very in tune with their bodies. They're great patients.
I don't think it'd be easy to do a cat, though, because you can never get a cat to sit still.
Yeah, I see a lot of dogs. I don't see a lot of acupuncture on cats recently.
They have their own acupuncture. It's called their nails, right?
Yeah, right? Maybe if they were with their owners.
Right. So did you grow up here? Where did you grow up?
No, I grew up in southern New Jersey, near Cherry Hill, right near Philadelphia.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, but I came out here after my undergrad and fell in love. And now I kind of have my whole Chinese medicine network out here, and this is home. Where are you from originally?
I'm from here.
Oh, okay.
And LA and Minnesota. I've lived in Minnesota before. I grew up there. Yeah, cool is right.
Cool, like cold snow.
Yeah, cold and cool. Right?
You're like the second person I met from Minnesota today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Bunch of you over here.
I was born here, and then my parents went back when I was little. So.
Yeah.
I like the snow, but I can't drive in that stuff.
100%. I don't miss digging my car out at all.
Yeah, because over there in Pennsylvania it snows too, right?
Oh, yes. We get harsh winters also. And they stay around for a while. I was in Colorado for about 4 months this year, and it was funny. It would snow, and then the next day it would be 65 degrees. So the snow wouldn't really stick. But on the East Coast, you know, you get snow, it's going to stay for a week or 2. I assume that's how Minnesota is. It kind of stays with you.
Yeah, snow. We've had snow in the valley before. Right?
Have you?
They've had snow in the valley here.
In winters?
I think so, yeah. Well, when I lived in Marin County, they had snow there one time.
Yeah, I guess I've seen frost on the grass, but I haven't seen snow down here quite yet. Who knows with this climate change?
Where's your parents?
One's in Florida, and one is still in New Jersey, where I grew up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I kind of have family all over the globe.
Very good. Got a boyfriend?
Oh, well, you know, I met my twin flame last year.
Your twin flame, I love it.
Yes.
I used to believe in that, I think.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, if it didn't happen to me, I'd call bullshit. But I had my spiritual awakening. It hit me like a ton of bricks. And yeah, so he's also in LA, but we're not together right now, but we'll be together soon. So.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Is he getting a divorce?
he already had a divorce like 5 years ago. No, he's with someone that's his soulmate that he's learning many lessons from.
Oh, I see. Yes.
But the twin flames they're meant to be together in this lifetime, and I can communicate with spirit now since my spiritual awakening. So
come on, weren't you born a Catholic?
I was, I was, because I'm from New Jersey. Absolutely.
Well, once you get blessed with holy water, you're protected for life as a child.
Yeah.
That's what holy water does.
Yeah, the christening.
So I've been that route, and I made a complete turnaround and went back to Catholicism.
Yeah.
Just because I was dealing with demons, and
Yeah.
the only thing that breaks a tie with demons is confession. So,
Yeah, surrender. And the surrender is your escape.
but there's this great guy, this priest on YouTube. His name's Father Ripperger, and he's an exorcist.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh, my
he's got some.
goodness.
He's a very very detailed, technical Catholic, and he's been an exorcist for over 20 years. So he talks about what people get them from, demons, possessions, whatever shit, and it's amazing. Just to hear his point of view. You tell people about this and they go, "What are you talking about? Are you crazy?" And I go, "Well, maybe."
Yeah, but if you have to believe in demons, you have to believe in some sort of spirituality, right?
Yeah.
But if you think of it in terms of God, right, then everything's love, and that's just a lower vibration. So like I do a lot of energy work. So when I talk about negative energies, the demons, quote unquote, that people say, the ghost or something like that, it's more of just like a lower vibration metaphysical being that's also connected to the divine. So you just have to show love.
Yeah, and you use Jesus Christ, covered by the blood of Jesus Christ, and that usually gets rid of them.
Of course, because your faith in God and Jesus Christ is what repels that negativity. So you're actually helping free that soul. When you do an exorcism,
hopefully,
you're freeing the soul of that negative energy. Yeah.
Right. So, do you deal with telepathy at all?
I do. I have twin flame telepathy.
With the guy?
It's with his higher self and with the higher selves of others. So when I went through my Kundalini last year in February, I received many gifts. So all of my chakras were cleared. And now I have clairsentience, which is feeling, clairaudience, which means I can hear, so I can hear his voice.
Yeah.
I can hear the voice of others. Claircognizance, which is downloading information from his 3D earthly self. And then also clairvoyance, where I can communicate through my third eye, so I can see in the fifth dimensional plane.
You're so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good because I have it with this one person.
Oh,
also,
do you?
But I've had it since for like 5 years.
Oh my gosh, how did it manifest?
Well, I started out with ESP years and years ago when my girlfriend died.
Okay.
And she took too many pills by mistake, and I didn't know she died.
Yeah.
And I heard her voice when I was in the bathroom doing my makeup. She said, "Don't blame yourself, Nikki," which was my nickname then.
Uh-huh.
And then I didn't know what the hell. And then I heard her say, "Boy, am I dead." And
Really?
Yeah, and then the next day I called, and her sister said that night that she had passed away that last night. So that's when it started for me. But
Wow,
I've always
that's a very special event. Have you communicated with her since? Have you seen her dreams?
she's always helping me now.
Wow,
constantly.
you guys were sisters in a past life. I'll tell you that, because I can communicate with spirit, and they're giving me messages for you right now. And they want you to know that you two were sisters in a past life, and she's very dear to you, and she loves you so much, and she's so happy that you're telling Danielle this story right now. That's my name, Danielle.
Her name is Rose.
Oh, is her name? That's my mom's name.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
How synchronistic, right?
But not always good things are happening also. I'll tell you another time.
Well, tell me now. I mean, we have a few
Well,
minutes.
I'm doing this YouTube. I have a YouTube station on interviewing Lyft and Uber drivers. Do you want to be in it?
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Because I've been filming you since I got in the car.
Yeah, I noticed. That's okay.
So I'd rather not discuss the other part because then everyone's going to view it. Although I haven't got that many views. I've got a lot of my little YouTube guy.
It's kind of like Taxi Cab Confessional, right?
No, it's better than that. Shit.
I was thinking I should record my Lyft, my passengers, because they are so awesome. I always get the best passengers.
Yeah, I've been doing this since 2016. I have over 800 rides in Lyft.
Wow.
And that's not counting Uber because I lost my car, and then I thought, I always wanted to interview celebrities. And well, hell, I can't get in, so I'm just gonna, because a lot of drivers have such interesting lives, so I thought, let's just tape them.
Yeah, I love that. For sure, you can ask me anything.
When's your birthday? Let me see. November?
January.
Uh-oh.
January 19th, Capricorn.
Oh God, I have so much Capricorn right now, and I with the going back to the Catholic thing, you're supposed to get rid of things of divination. So I kind of eliminated the astrology and all that, but Capricorn, my sister's the 1st. The guy that I talked to is the 10th, the same day as my father. Yeah.
I love that. I've been a lot of Capricorns and Aquariuses this month.
Well, if you look at it another way too, you could go the Vedic astrology, which would be not Capricorn, it would be Aquarius. Then you go back one. But anyway, I live with this Capricorn guy right now. He's like 80 years old, and he's so negative, but he's French. And
that's why he gets by. Just kidding.
That's why he looks like Robinson Crusoe.
Oh my goodness.
But we were in a Lyft drive together, a Uber ride together, and the girl up front driving was from Morocco, and I said, oh God, he said something nasty, weird and negative as we got out of the car, and I said, oh my God, and she goes, it's not him, he's French. They're all the same way.
Oh my goodness. I think there's good and bad in every culture, so.
Yeah.
Right?
I had no idea that French were negative until, I always thought it was just like I'd always wanted a French man.
Yeah.
But who knows?
I don't think you know until you know. When you meet someone that you're supposed to be with, you know it with your full being.
Oh. Yeah. Is this from that thing still?
Yeah, this is Tom York, who was also, he's from Radiohead. So he does his own music, and he does a lot of soundtracks, and this is from the Van Gogh Immersion soundtrack.
Oh, so they did a special soundtrack for it.
They did, yeah. So there's Luca Longobardi, who is great. He's a composer from Italy. He does a lot of great piano for this.
Is it 5 yet? No.
No, it's 3 minutes till 5.
Oh, I'm gonna be late. No, not really.
We have about 13 minutes, it says.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little bit of traffic by this area. But we're not too far.
Yeah, I was gonna take a bus or something.
Oh, that probably would have taken forever.
It would have taken forever. I've been on the bus. I never took buses before. It's very interesting.
I took them in Italy when I lived there during my undergrad. It was great while I was there, but here
You went to Italy for your undergrad for what, acupuncture?
No, for business. I went for a semester and took some business and marketing courses, Italian language courses. And yeah, I spent 6 months there.
Do you speak Italian now?
I did. When I was there, I was almost fluent. Now, not so much, more Spanish. But if I studied it again, it would come right back.
Are you Italian or Spanish?
I am Sicilian and Irish.
Oh my God. You must love to drink.
Well, you know, I was a bartender for many years.
Me too, in the Valley.
Oh my goodness. Small world.
Oh, funny. Small world, isn't it? So, yeah, you know why they invented alcohol, don't you?
Why is that?
So the Irish and the Italians wouldn't take over the world. You can say one or the other.
Yeah.
So the Irish didn't take over the world.
Exactly. I can cook and I can drink. There you go.
I started some Jägermeister. They sell Jägermeister little tiny bottles at
they do.
pavilions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't drink that stuff. My liver hurts the next day.
You know, it's too much sugar. It's like a syrup. It's just too heavy for me.
Yeah, it's like cough syrup.
Yeah, it's not enjoyable. I don't like the licorice, the black licorice flavor. I'm not a fan. I don't like Sambuca either.
Well, I just thought I'd try it because I just drink wine so much.
Mm-hmm.
Just to break my sobriety for what's been happening
for
with
you.
me lately. I was sober for 2 years till I started having. Oh, there's a really good. There's a really good app. It's called Paramount Movies.
Uh-huh.
And Mark Wahlberg is in this new movie called Infinite, or The Infinites.
Uh-huh.
And it's about reincarnating. I just couldn't believe
I like it.
how funny it is. I don't believe in reincarnation anymore because I just don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
But in the movie, they all reincarnate here and there, but it's very funny because Marky Wahlberg is Catholic, and years ago I went to confession. It was a Saturday afternoon, and then I stayed for Mass.
Okay.
And I was sitting there and ready to give my little gift, and then I looked up, and there was Marky Wahlberg passing the basket for the collection.
No way! Oh my goodness. That is fantastic.
I know, he looked at me, like, made sure I looked him in the face.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's great.
He's a short little guy.
Yeah, he's a great actor though. I really enjoy his work.
Yeah. But I was amazed that he did this movie. I don't know why I should think that being Catholic should have any kind of problem with the movies he does, but for some reason I thought it might affect him. But you know, everybody's starving to make a buck lately, so whatever. And it's a 2021 movie, but the car chases are just incredible.
Yeah.
I love high-speed car races. Oy vey. Ole. I should text her and say I'm late, but I'm filming this. Well, here we'll get a break.
Yeah.
I always thought they should make cars rubber.
For accident?
Yeah, then you just bounce off of each other. So where do you live? In Topanga Canyon now?
Topanga, Yeah, I have a little office in my home, and I'm top of Topanga, right over the overlook, so the highest point in Topanga Canyon.
And what is it, an apartment? What is it?
Oh, it's a home. It's a home.
You had bought a home up there?
No, I actually live with an amputee, so I'm kind of his house manager. And so I have the entire upstairs with a gorgeous deck, and 2 rooms, and then he has the downstairs. And yeah, they have a pool with a beautiful view over the valley.
How many people?
Well, I live with one person, but I'm saying the community.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
sure.
the community has like a beautiful pool and an overlook, and it's a nice place. It's a little far. I'm used to just walking everywhere though in Santa Monica, so it's a little different, but I still enjoy it.
It's a good change.
Yeah, after COVID, I lost both my jobs in Santa Monica, so I had to give up my dog. I left, you know, my spiritual network, my Chinese medicine, my work network, my colleagues, and I went and lived with family, and I traveled to like 4 different states, and bought the bus and started 2 nonprofits.
How did you find that bus anyway?
Oh, well, I did a lot of research.
Craigslist?
A lot of research on, there's certain like bus websites.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's certain websites, forums.
You're going to go right on Beverly Glen, I think.
It says Kerwood is faster, but I think, yeah, we're right there. Yeah, and so I actually I started a nonprofit called White Aspen Research, and I'm doing medical research, acupuncture for phantom limb pain in disabled veterans. So
good for you.
Yeah. Because acupuncture is great for everything.
At the Copa, guy smoking a cigarette, smiling. I am vaping. Vape, bull vape. What happened here? Oh, the cars. The plumber guy fell. I don't really like Santa Monica. I'm ready to move, but I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it down.
I'm tired of it. I don't like walking everywhere. I wanted to get one of those. I tried one of those Lyft bicycles one day.
Oh yeah, how'd you like that?
It was great, but except it was so heavy. When I had to turn suddenly out of pavilions, I lost control and just fell on my ass.
Oh my goodness, I fell on one of them before with my dog in the basket, but he was fine.
Ah, they're
He just
heavy.
jumped right out. Yeah, they are.
They're heavy. And then I couldn't turn it off, and it was going. How do you turn it off? I didn't know. Where do you put? Finally, over there on Palisades Park, I kept asking people, "Do you know how to turn this off? Do you know how to turn this off?" And just stick the thing in it. I don't know.
Well, were you okay?
Yeah, I just got overcharged. I think it was like $12 for a ride to 7 blocks. But they have a lot of scooters now. Can you hear other people's stuff? I don't know if you can.
What do you mean?
Well, like if I was hearing things, you couldn't hear my same stuff. I don't think I could hear your same stuff.
You mean like our thoughts?
Yeah. No, the other thoughts, the
chatter?
communication. Yeah.
Oh, the spiritual. Well, so I can communicate with higher selves. So.
Oh, okay. You don't not specific person.
No, it's specific person.
Yeah.
So
okay.
any soul that's living or dead has an imprint of their soul in the 5th dimension. And so we do reincarnate, in my understanding from meditations with souls and soul development, because I'm writing a book on soul development right now. And
Ripperger says that it can be demons that are talking to you, because demons imitate people right to the point of the person. They know what the person's thinking. They know exactly what to say to you. And so you have to be very careful that you're really talking to the actual person and not a demon.
You're so right, because that's called chatter.
Yeah.
So chatter is self. When you have a spiritual awakening, your chakras open so you can communicate with the different layers of your own soul. So you're communicating with self when you get that chatter telling you what to do, going back and forth, making you crazy. That's so spirit is trying to center and align you. Okay? So when you get centered and aligned and you get really good at it, you can get to a higher vibration, which means you get to a higher dimension.
Do you turn here?
It says Kerwood, which is 0.2 miles.
Kerwood, really?
Yeah, it's a little bit closer.
Oh, okay.
So then once you get to the higher dimension, then you don't hear that chatter. But it takes practice. You have to center and align, a lot of meditation, a lot of good, yoga helps, Kundalini yoga, Kriya yoga. There is certain,
I missed
right here. That's okay. We're gonna go right here. There are certain practices that help with that.
You're not gonna get over there. Let's see. This is a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, we're gonna go this way.
You're never gonna be able to turn here. I'm such a backseat driver.
Yes, we will. See?
Okay, good girl. Good. Thank you, Jesus.
Here we go. They knew we were coming.
Yes, we're coming. Tell me your name again.
Dr. Danielle.
Dr. Danielle?
Yes.
So is Danielle your first name?
It is, yes. We'll leave my last name out of it.
Yeah, okay, good. That's fine. The horse won't matter. This is Tennessee?
Yes, this is Tennessee.
But, okay.
Yeah, it says Tennessee. It should be right up here on the right. 2301 Fox Hills Drive, right? Perfect.
Okay, sweetheart. Where is it? Right here?
Yeah, it says it should be
To the right?
2301. So let's
Okay.
say.
Is it to the right?
It actually doesn't say. It's right in the middle.
Can you go right then? Is it to the right or to the left?
I'm not sure. It's right in the middle. Let's make a
Okay,
right.
let's make a
and
right.
See where we're at.
Here it is.
Oh,
This is
wonderful.
perfect.
Perfect.
Look at me.
Have a good night.